I think from a communication standpoint, we need to be innovative in the way we communicate. Our managers, one of the best ways we can do that is change the way we do our business. I'm in the HR business. I have my leadership role, and, I do the training side of the business, and yes, I try to involve leaders in there. I actually take leaders out of the organization, bring them into my organization as instructors at times, or if they don't come in as an instructor, they teach a part of the course. That's important to get them to know and understand the people and develop the credibility with the individuals that we're dealing with. From a communication side, we need to provide them with opportunities to tell their stories. We talked about stories as well as being very important. Storytelling is a powerful tool, whether it be videos. We have a TV station at FedEx that we broadcast to all our employees.
When you're communicating with those stakeholders, sometimes they have contradictory purposes.
I think social media and digital engagement is a huge innovation. It's here to stay. It'll have a big impact on communication, the exchange of information, etc. I think it's a great tool for sustaining connection and relationships. However, to build those relationships, to create those relationships, still needs, human contact.
Everybody knows what NASA is and what NASA does, at least aspects of what we do. And almost everybody has an opinion to go along with it. And so we get the benefit of sort of reading blogs and articles and there are various ways in which we get inputs on what people are expecting and doing. The communication challenge is taking all of that in and then saying, this is what I've been asked to do. We work for the President. This is what the President has asked us to do. This is what the Congress has authorized us to do. This is how much budget has been given to us to do that. And then these are the regulatory kind of framework in which we operate. Given all that, what are the key communication messages that we have to make sure that we reinforce that will be understood by all of the public, the science community, the technology community, the Congress and the many people who are associated with Congress and the press and the interest groups, and it may not be the way they want it to go, but that it is understandable what it is that we're doing and why.
What I'm trying to do now is to say, I'm no longer measuring you on how many issues you resolve. I'm measuring you on how many issues arise, because there should be none. If you're doing your job correctly, there shouldn't be an issue because the manager has communicated to the employees correctly.
When we talk about communication in our company of our size, we try to keep it localized. At the end of the day, Walmart is a very local business. People go to their neighborhood store. You can't get much more local than that. Mm-hmm. So to think of a global company but being that relevant locally is really important for us. So what we do is we make sure that communication is handled at the right level of stakeholder.
Human interaction, building deep relationships, and deep trust, I think, are essential. They're even more essential in our global business today than they were 20 years ago. And now is a much more systemic society and world than it was then. But equally, I think the digital age will provide us with all sorts of means to sustain connection and sustain communication that will enable us and the world to move a lot faster. But trust fundamentally comes from, deep human connection.